The Joker is one of the most popular DC supervillains. However, nobody knows his true name, not even him, and in today's video, we'll be covering the Joker's origin story from the film Batman: The Killing Joke. The Joker starts off as a struggling comedian with a pregnant wife and no money. At this point, he is still completely normal, with no designs on cruelty or crime. But he was living in a house with his wife, sharing with an old lady they rented from. The two of them were behind on the rent with no money coming in, and had no way to pay any future rent.
I can't support you. Oh, Jeannie.
Shh, it'll be okay. The baby won't be here for another 3 months. Mrs. Burkus will let us slide on the rent a little longer. She feels sorry for me.
All the Joker wanted was to get a better house and a better life for his family, and he wanted to do this before the baby was born. But unfortunately, when you don't have any money or don't have a job, this is pretty hard to do. And so he did what a lot of people have did over the years, and he decided to turn to crime. Before he was a comedian, he was actually a lab assistant at Ace Chemicals.
Did I ever tell you I started out as a lab assistant? Of course I did, right? A good job, real good job, but my heart wasn't in it.
But he hated this life and decided to quit and become a comedian. Unfortunately, nobody found his jokes funny, and he was never able to score a job as a comedian. But two criminals he knew wanted to break into a playing card company, and they decided to go through a chemical plant. And that chemical plant was the same one Joker used to work for as a lab assistant. The criminals gave him a disguise and told him to wear a suit and a bow tie. This disguise was similar to that of the notorious crime boss, Red Hood. They likely did this because if anything went wrong in the chemical plant, they could easily shift the blame on him and make it look like he was their leader.
Most valued member of the crew, he gets to wear it. No questions asked, because he can't afford to be connected to the job, so he deserves additional anonymity.
However, on the day the job was supposed to go down, two policemen come up to the Joker to inform him that his wife had passed away in a baby bottle wiring accident, thus losing the baby and his wife. After hearing this, the Joker was no longer interested in robbing the playing card company, because the only reason he was doing this was to help his family have a better life. And without his family, the money meant nothing to him. But his partners told him that backing out at this point was not an option.
I'm sorry about your wife, but what's happening tonight, it's no little thing. And we can't ensure that anybody backing out remains healthy.
But
No buts and no exceptions.
Once the three make it to the chemical lab, things start going wrong instantly as they have implemented security guards since the Joker has been gone. And one of the security guards are able to find the criminals, and thus a shootout ensues. And the gang would turn their back on him to try to save themselves.
I'm not the guy you want. It's him. He's our ringleader. He's the Red Hood.
But as the security guards were shooting at the Joker, Batman would turn up and tell them to stop shooting, and would try to take the Red Hood in as peacefully as possible.
No more shooting. I'll take care of this my way.
The Joker would be terrified of Batman walking backwards and tripping over his cape, thus falling into a vat of chemicals, and leading him to come out through the drain. These chemicals react and alter his Red Hood disguise, thus burning and altering his skin, leading to the iconic green hair and pale skin. He sees his reflection and all the days and events hit him and overwhelm him at once, leading him to let go of his past life and move into the comfort of madness. The Joker doesn't remember most of his past and remembers it different from day to day, remembering his past as just too painful for him to bear. All he knows for sure is he had one bad day, a horrific day, which led him to go insane.
Sometimes I remember it one way, sometimes another. If I'm going to have a past, I prefer it to be multiple choice.
This is actually where Joker's outlook on life stems from. He believes that one bad day, that's all it takes to turn a normal person crazy. Because it happened to him, and he knows deep down everyone else is the same as him. That's why the Joker's fixated on Batman, because he can tell he had one bad day.
Why can't you see the funny side? Why aren't you laughing?
Because I've heard it before. And it wasn't funny the first time.
And that is the origin of the Joker. Let us know in the comments below how you feel about this. But as always, feel free to like, comment, share, and subscribe.